So I was able to tailgate. I've seen that a lot on YouTube from other YouTubers, and since this gravel is so small, it's around anywhere from 1.5 to 3 inch, and it was able to come right out. I put the chains to give it around a 6-inch opening, and it came out like smooth as butter. So I pretty much dumped here, and I started moving forward. As you can see here, it thinned out because I was going pretty quickly, but I slowed it down a little bit, and it's perfect. It's just enough to cover the top of the riprap. So it is small enough to get in between, so I don't, when I walk, I don't break my ankles up, twist my ankles up, but definitely big enough not to go all the way down through the riprap down to the ground, to the earth. So this is perfect. Oh my god. So if my whole lot is covered with this and driveways well, this will be good for the winter. This is the finished product I'm looking for, and actually this is good because it's something that I can work with throughout the winter. And then the final layer will be putting a geotech covering on top of everything, including this 2 to 3 inch crushed stone, and having the fines help build it up for the last 6 inches. So yeah, this is really perfect, man. I'm so happy. I'm afraid I'm gonna break my ankle, especially when it rains. I mean, when it snows here. So it's definitely rough to walk on these big stones here. So as you can see, some of them are really big. That's a tire, obviously, and you can see this thing is freaking, it's a boulder. And in between them is where you can really get hurt. As you go to step, you step into a gap in between the stones and the riprap, and it's a problem, injury waiting to happen. So yeah, so I can take that bunch there and spread it out a little more, but wow, I think I can actually back up now and see if I can do the same thing here, put another run really close to the trailer, and yeah, right up to where that tree is, the opening here, because I want to build up the rest of the road with more riprap. But this is a lot more work than this, no question. Wow, this is really you know, when you're doing a project and one of the steps goes very smoothly, this is it right here, guys. It took a lot of work to get to this point, but you know, being able to tailgate it, you can see I got probably 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 feet just in a matter of less than a minute. So yeah, this is really perfect. So yeah, let me get you guys back on the tie stand and continue to lay some gravel. so yeah, so that's a full 6 yards of 2 to 3 inch crushed stone. I think they call it number 2 crushed stone, but yeah, I feel 1,000% better standing on this. Wow, another load would bring me another load would bring me, I'll have to get it closer to the edge to do it right without having to worry about moving the skid steer around and smoothing it out. But you can see that the edge is a little higher because they're not as compressed as I drive in the middle. Debating whether I should just leave a center path, smooth it out, just so I can walk on it without a problem, because it's gonna freeze, guys. It's just a matter of time before this freezes up. And even this crushed stone, it's wet, and once it gets wet, it locks into the other stone pretty good when it freezes. So, and then there's going to be obviously snow and everything that's going to freeze and thaw and freeze and thaw. So this is going to be a pretty hard surface, and yeah, I'm probably going to smoothen this out, make a path for my ATV and myself when I walk back and forth. But wow, I am truly impressed. Another load would bring me up higher, and not sure if that's what I need right now. Just trying to squeeze all this stuff in before the weather changes and I return this equipment. So this is, I'm really ecstatic at how well this went. Another load will probably get me, yeah, so I'll do another load. I'll be able to dump some here, smooth it out so where I have my ramp, be able to open and close my ramp no problem. I'll smooth all this area out, finish off the tail end there, and also what else is ready for crushed stone is here, right where the skid steer is. It's going to be a parking spot for myself, and a turnaround, easy way to turn around. So yeah, that'll be today. Another load should do me fine. So yeah, there's not much to do with the skid steer right now, so let me go ahead and grab another load. All right, so here's a quick walkthrough of what I did today. So I brought the road up another between 6 and 10 inches. Pretty much the lowest level of the riprap was still below the water line there, so I raised it up, and as you can see, that's the water. And yeah, it's a little hard to see the difference, but it's roughly to the top of the riprap. It's roughly 10 inches above the water line there. So, and I started adding crushed stone here. So this is anywhere between 2 and 3 inches, and this is where I pretty much was running out for my last load. So it's not as level or polished and finished, but yeah, so I'm pretty much laying this down, and the middle of the road is where the highest points of the riprap is. So you can see it's sticking up a little bit, and that just causes the riprap to come above the crushed stone here. So I'm going to be definitely doing a little more work on it, and the middle is not really that critical, so I'll take the riprap out and just put stone. But you can see it's a decent amount. So let you see a quick profile. So that's the profile of the road. This is the ground. So you got riprap, roughly anywhere between, I would say, 6 to 10 inches of riprap, and then this looks like it's another 6 inches of gravel. And then on top of this, I'm going to be putting 2-inch minus. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be using the geotech to prevent the fines from going through, but I really want to get it locked in well. So I may do a section without it, and then where it's really wet, like this is one of the drier areas, I'll go ahead and just go ahead and put it directly on top of the 2-inch and 3-inch. I think it's number 2, what they call it, stone, crushed stone. So yeah, but this is a tremendous difference. Definitely a lot easier to walk on. I can get in and out of my trailer without twisting an ankle. So definitely much better. This is actually since it's wet, it's gonna freeze. So this is gonna be solid as a rock pretty soon. So minor finishing touches on a couple of areas around here, but overall, my first run was the best. So I'll see how long I can get this material before it gets too cold. Tomorrow's supposed to be right around freezing, so I'll see how it works out. But yeah, so this is pretty much, this is what it's going to look like, this section here. It's pretty much leveled out, and I can get my ATV and all my camping supplies through this area and up to the higher land there. But yeah, much more manageable, and my feet don't hurt today, and my ankles haven't been twisted at all today. So this is the first. So making good progress, trying to take advantage of the weather. It's like 43 degrees today, and definitely did 6 runs to the gravel pit today, and got plenty of material and started making things look a little more finished. So I probably have another day or so of this work before it gets too cold. So this is working out very nicely. So